oh yeah, okay, go, we're muted. You know, the countdown time is going on. It's all clear. Forgets to actually start the stream.
I'm just sitting here like, is he... It's just like, wow, he's really into discussing this Ruby 40k crossover.
I thought that was
because
it was counting down. I was like, oh, it's cool. God damn it. Hello, everyone. And welcome to Fanfiction Contempt Theater 9001.
Sneaky forgot to hit the button.
Don't worry though, because Max is here, everything's fine.
If it hadn't been for Max, how long do you think it would have been?
Since you don't actually ever keep the stream up, you just have the chat going, it probably would have been 20 minutes at minimum.
No, because I do have the dashboard up, so it does tell me when people are in the chat, and if I didn't see anyone talking, I likely would have been like, this is weird. And
except that that's not, because we've had a few streams where no one talked, or people would talk before it came online.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, nose hair with a Schwarzenegger meme in response to Isley.
Stop it! Stop!
Oh, that sound clip real quick.
What are you doing? Stop.
C8, do not encourage this.
What are you doing?
Arn has a very important question for you, Sneaky.
What do you want? Hey,
Read the
Sneaky,
chat.
can you yeet Atin off a cliff? Unfortunately, I cannot yeet Atin off a cliff because he lives in the flattest fucking state in existence.
Suck it.
Literally no cliffs in his entire goddamn state. Which is, mind you, about the size of Sweden. Probably. I don't know.
Well, see, Sweden stole all of the cliffs back in 1843.
Ah, yes. Of course.
Just toss him into the sea. What sea?
There's no seas near him!
There's a
I'm in
lake.
a landlocked area.
No, hang on. Can't he take you to a lake?
I mean, yeah, he could take me to Lake Michigan, but you have to go really far out for there to be a drowning range.
Yeah, I really don't want to go to Lake Michigan.
Like, he'd have to rent a boat.
They would never rent to me.
No, they wouldn't.
What if I said I was part of the Catholic mob? I mean, damn it, brain.
Chicago doesn't care about those.
I like that you clearly had this whole joke workshopped, and then you immediately fucked it up.
Look, I've had a long day, okay?
So have I.
So what I'm hearing is, look, yes, we all had long days. We all hate people. Why don't we just go play Lethal League?
Because go Florida and go eat croc fishing. Okay.
Bring him to Florida and go croc fishing with him as bait. That's a long way. That's a lot of investment.
That's like go. Wait, hold on. I'm actually gonna calculate this out. Hold on. Ninja Gamer. I'm going to cover this on the stream. So I'm actually going to calculate this out. I'm going to switch over. There we go. So let's go from Chicago to, let's say, Tampa.
You wouldn't really... No, Tampa's, like, far down. You could...
Yeah, but, like, that's where flights are.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, so, fucking goddamn. Ooh.
You have to go to Google, because DuckDuckGo is still a little... It's still young.
Maps, there we go. Alright, so that's roughly around 1.2k miles. Okay, and what's Malmo? Sorry, gonna fucking go to Google
And don't
again.
forget, you have to factor the fact that you are no longer in Florida, so you also have to get yourself to Florida.
I mean, I know. I'm just trying to Sicily.
Why are you going to Sicily?
Sneaky, that is not. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to figure out the distances involved here. To just show how big the U.S. is. And where we can go from Malmo to Sicily and still have it be a lesser distance than Chicago to Tampa. Literally cross the entirety of Europe. And you're still in the U.S.?
Literally from one side to the other.
Yeah.
America's big, yo. Just,
I mean, it took
just 16 hours, no biggie.
19 hours.
Just 16 hours. Going from where I'm living right now to where I lived in Florida was like 22 hours.
Yeah. Bear in mind, it was that Sneaky. Was that time by car? Yeah. Well, obviously.
That doesn't.
That was car-based travel time. Like wasn't. That's not me. Like how long it took for me. It took me like 3 days to do that. Yeah, but it was 22 hours.
That doesn't sound right. It should have been closer to like 18.
Yeah, you forgot to factor in DC.
Why would it
traffic.
take you through? Why would it take you through DC?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. That would do that. Why would it take you through I'm pretty sure you'd have just had an easier time just going through Atlanta and then
I
hopping
honestly
over.
thought I could have avoided that traffic, and then it was just like, nope, hey guys, we're cutting off half the lanes, and it's like, oh, Jesus, fuck.
DC, do you really need this much road construction? You're already super busy.
You.
I like how the stream immediately derails without even getting to the fic first. What the hell? Arrow Dungeon Evolution is the one I'm reading right now.
Yeah,
Isaac,
are you?
What have we told you about talking about?
Are you gonna link the fic, by the way, Sneaky?
Yeah. Right, so of course, no actually contacting any of the authors involved here. Because I'm against the guidelines as harassment. So I'm just sending a message out to one of the Discords that I'm currently in, who provided this fic to me. This was actually a recommended fic to me that a couple days ago brought about that messaging from me saying this one guy is trying to tell me I should read 10 chapters in because it gets better then. And I was just like, that's not how this works.
No, that's not how this stream works.
And like, not even that's how this stream. That's not how reading in general works. You don't get halfway into a book and then go, you know what, I actually don't like this story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... If we had the time to invest, maybe, but...
That's not how this works.
I think
any of this works.
I think, as I mentioned, we'd be stuck on one fic for a year.
Yeah, no, we would be covering a lot less fics. So,
and that's not even taking into account the amount we fucking derail.
What are even our characters? Can fanfiction authors actually write, or are they just NPCs? Honestly, I think fanfiction authors really are just NPCs. Like, serious moment here. A large majority of them have no self-awareness whatsoever.
NPCs, that's coming from a
fanfic author. Hey, we have self-awareness. If you check out the panel below, you can see referring to my fix as trash, and the other co-op fix as trash. We are completely honest.
Your fix don't exist any longer.
They don't, but I'm still a garbage can. I'm completely self-aware when it comes to this. I can see most fics being bot generated. The Matrix is falling apart. I mean, it certainly is, my dude. It certainly is. So this is Ninja Gamer. Dying sucks. But hey, I got reincarnation with a special power. And that power is the gamer. So that's awesome. But I'm being reincarnated into the world of Naruto, where giant chakra beasts can nuke you. Crazy Uchiha, Rome, who want to rule world with power of moon. A guy who thinks he's God wants to share his pain. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna die again.
I just want to point out, by the way, those giant chakra beasts do not roam the world. There is one crazy Uchiha running around, and the guy wants to share his pain.
You can argue there's two.
Well, no, for most of the time it's one, actually.
But there's a brief period where there's two.
Yeah, I know, but most of the time there is one, and the only time that this story would matter would be while Naruto's alive, which would be after Madara has already bit the dust before his reincarnation.
Fine.
Alright, so today's stream is brought to you by Traditional Semi-Dry. Cider of the people.
No, it isn't. We are not sponsored. God damn it, Zeeks.
What did Zeeks just do?
Look at the fucking Discord.
Contacting the author.
Like, decent shit post, but actually don't do those things. Like, one person does it, it's a funny joke. 30 people do it. Not that we have 30 people watching, but...
Well, I know it doesn't show in our active users, but we do actually get around 30 unique views, 30 or more unique views per stream.
I know.
Hey, that's like 10 more than it was 3 months ago.
Yeah. Oh, look, misspelled summaries. Yeah, I know, right?
That's the freebie based on the bingo card.
You specifically have very little place to talk, Sneaky.
Excuse me, I'm not the one who blatantly copied and pasted from a guy who can't even spell the word "the" right 5 times in a single sentence.
No, that happened 5 times over the course of a paragraph, not a single sentence.
I will stab you in
No,
the paragraph.
sorry. There were 3 instances over the course of the paragraph. One of those instances took 5 times.
Well, didn't I spell the same word wrong 4 different ways in a single paragraph once?
Yes.
I'm sure you did.
I just sat there like, Sneaky, what, Max? I'm just calmly highlights word this again. The best part, no, Atin, one of the best ones. It wasn't even past midnight. It was like 9 p.m. We had just gotten started, and he'd been awake for like 4 hours at that point.
I was just exceedingly out of it.
What he did was he misspelled a word incorrectly. I told him, Sneaky, could you fix that? Sure thing, Max. Erase his word. Misspells it the same way again. And this continued 3 or 4 more times. And I can hear him getting frustrated, like, I know how to spell this. Max, help. I don't know what I'm doing.
Like, actively having a seizure.
Stroke and Max just didn't realize it. Is that what happened?
No, that's the thing. I was like, Sneaky, are you having a stroke? Are you okay? It's like, no, hang on. And he spelled another word that was more complicated and did it perfect. He's like, no, I'm not having a stroke. I'm just stupid.
Yeah, I was just like, click, enter. Yeah, I spelled that right. I'm just dumb.
I mean, I can't get mad because I, too, am an idiot when it comes to spelling.
I think one of my favorite times continues to be, not in writing, but just general brain ineptitude, was, I had 3 friends, we were talking about Mass Effect together, and we all forgot what the Vorcha were. And we were like,
that's fair.
Those people, with the face teeth, and, like, the leather skin 3 claws, That went on for 45 minutes, where we're just physically describing these things, and cannot come up with the name for him.
Arn, we have a fanfiction chat for that. God damn it.
I mean, Look. All I'm gonna say
Oh.
at one point.
Oh,
Oh
boy,
no!
oh.
What happened, Mike? Your Atin is suddenly as loud as it usually is, and it's crackling again. What did you do?
Mike, your Atin is suddenly as loud as your usually is.
Yes, I know. I realized that halfway through. I'm like, nope, barrel through.
I know,
Just
Max,
do it.
that belongs here because it is a shit post.
I
can
thought,
turn it. I can try turning it down.
No, you're good.
I guess push to talk will suffice for now, but I thought shit
So
post
the
for the
crackle,
ship.
Max. The crackle is ever present. I have given the fuck up.
Well, I personally
I know,
think...
but, like, I don't know what you did to fix it, and then it went away. But like,
Personally, I use Fanfiction to post good fanfics, and then Fix9K to post bad fanfics.
However, that's not part of the rules.
It's not part of the rules. That's just
Okay.
me personally.
all right, that's fine. Well, no, it's on record now, so like, it's a suggestion.
Well, yeah, but now you have to. If we want to codify it, then codify it.
I will not codify anything. Anyway,
Look,
welcome
the
to
Codex
Naruto
Astartes either does or
RPG.
doesn't support the action. There's no fucking halfsies.
I will stab you in your mouth.
One day,
I mean,
I'm going to find
hey.
software to fit. You know what? I'm going to see if I can find some microphone control software. This is ridiculous.
Someone just posted a meme that made me remember what Nosehair posted when we were watching Ruby, the 9/11 thing.
I'm not gonna ask.
No, remember they were being attacked by the bees, and the guy looked like super excited while he was flying the bullhead, and that actually also happened to be at timer mark 9/11, and so he just compiled all three images together. It was a good meme, good solid meme. Attenbot's voice synthesizer is failing again. Sorry, Arn, I had to get the discount version.
Why are you preying on my darkest fear, Sneaky?
The words were floating in front of me in what could only be considered a complete void. What? At this point, it was the only thing I could manage to get past my lips in shock of the situation I found myself in. You have been chosen out of all souls that passed at the moment of your death to be reincarnated into a special world with special powers. Lucky you. That's when it figuratively hit me. I fucking died. It was official. I hate drunk drivers even more than I previously did. I fumed for several moments in anger before chilling dread filled me. I fucking died. I said, vocally out loud, after several moments, God damn it. Your power was randomly selected out of a hat. You get the power of Gamer! Your life will now work like a video game with stats, level, skills to grind, and loot to acquire. I blinked in response as I stared at the words floating in front of me in the void.
I'm sorry, I'm curious. What happens if you get the gamer fic, but you're an avid FPS player?
That'd be great.
You don't have stats, you don't have loot, but you do have kill streak progression.
Oh,
Would
and
you also
regenerating health.
have mastery of anything that would be considered a gun? Like,
Well, no, here's the thing. That's highly dependent on the FPS.
There's Joe.
Because let's say your main
let's say-
game is Counter-Strike, Max.
Straight up, like, no, let's just straight up. It's like, I played every Call of Duty ever. Congratulations, you have mastered every possible variant of these weapons. What if I try to pick up something from, say, a science fiction game? Is it a laser gun? Yeah, you're fucked. Oh.
What? No, hold on. How about this roller coaster of events? You've died, but you get reincarnated. Okay, as the gamer. All right, it's an FPS. Excellent. It's what the hell is that Russian game?
That Russian game.
Fuck.
Why would we know?
Gotta be more specific.
Red Orchestra.
Oh
It's
no.
Red Orchestra, and it's like no, the worst FPS to reincarnate into.
I like everyone's like Stalker. No, sorry guys. Oh, Okay, you've reincarnated as gamer. Cool. As a roller coaster tycoon. How does that even work?
Yo, that would be amazing.
I know, but like, how would that actually work?
Poorly. I want a gamer fic where the game is pay to win and the protagonist has no currency.
No.
Oh, so fake Grand Order?
Yes.
Damn. That.
Shade
He ain't wrong.
thrown.
Well, I mean, no, he is wrong. Like,
Oh, holy shit!
it's
Xenon
not.
Core.
It's not pay to win. It's pay to get your pay to get the JPEG of your waifu.
And then win because
Actually, no. Some of the best units are actually like bitches. Literally, like they're 3-star basic bitches.
that is the best Arn. That is truly the
Oh,
worst
what did
game
Arn do?
to reincarnate into.
Tetris. Oh no. That's like, all right. What does that mean? You're really good at stacking things.
You work as a warehouse manager. Okay, look, Jeff, we really appreciate how much space you have increased this warehouse's usage by, but you have to stop stacking everything on top of the fragiles. Just because it crushes them to make more space for more things doesn't mean you need to do it.
Oh god, Sneaky, apply Tetris to dust stacking remnant.
Oh no.
No, that'd be Bejeweled.
Right.
All right. No, you know what? Gamer, but character action.
Oh god.
That'd be great.
That would actually be really cool.
The gamer, but you're Dante.
I'm not gonna lie. Like occasionally, like you have a special ability that's just called one-liner. Sometimes it activates.
No, that would clearly be a skill. See, that's the kind of thing we need in more of the gamer fix. So it could be like, you just literally spent the entire, morning just saying really bad one-liners into a mirror until you got an actual skill for it.
That'd be great.
Oh boy.
The game is
actually,
tic-tac-toe.
The game is
No, Honey Pop, there we go.
Oh.
Sneaky.
Oh no.
Sneaky, I was just about to say, it's a dating sim, but you're not the protagonist, you're one of the pickup characters.
No,
Oh, no.
space battles.
You're the route.
You are the wife
Yes.
too.
You're the route.
route. Game is fucking.
The gamer, you are in a dating sim. All right, you are Route A. Excuse me?
Oh no. That would. Oh boy.
Alright, anyway, so let's get into this. Continue on.
That time I reincarnated as a hopscotch game. What? We should keep going. I think we derailed enough.
As I stared at the words floating
Wait,
in
why
front
is
of
the
me in
first
void.
chapter so long? Oh.
The moving to scratch my scalp, only to not feel anything. I looked down to see nothing but more void. Where is my body, I voiced, blinking as I stared at the nothing where my body should be. You are currently dead. What use do you have for a body?
What is this filth that is in 59K?
Oh, God.
What? What's wrong?
Look at that title.
The Bowser Pop. M.
Yes.
Take a wild guess.
Oh no, I know what it is. I want to know why it exists.
Well, Atin, there's this thing called the internet that was invented by this race known as humans.
Filthy degenerates, a lot of them.
Wait, so is this active admittance on your part that you're a degenerate?
Oh, he's an absolute degenerate.
I absolutely admit I'm a filthy degenerate.
He eats Chicago hot dogs. Of course he's a degenerate.
I do not. I eat my hot dogs plain with nothing on them.
No, C8, you're just reincarnated as whatever gender you are.
No,
Flip the coin.
No, see, C8, you're actually reincarnated as the bad end to Route A.
What Wait, hey, Ode. So does that mean that this is the... Wait, oh no.
This is
Oh,
a
that's even
fake
worse.
fic!
No, Sneaky...
Surprise!
No, it's like, all right, you've been reincarnated. Cool. As bad end for Route A. What? It's like, oh god, why? You're the creepy stalker ex-boyfriend. Oh no. No.
You're the fat, creepy stalker.
Sneaky. The bad end for Route B. A used tissue.
Oh no. Oh, and.
What the fuck?
Wow.
That is not the worst thing that's been said on this podcast.
It's pretty close.
Wow. To the gulag.
We don't have a gulag.
We will soon.
I stared at the words before me, idly noting they were in a light blue box. Mouthy little shit, ain't ya? I questioned with an eye twitch. You will be given a randomly generated body based upon your choices in the character selection screen. Shall we begin, or will you continue to bitch about every little thing? Fine, I slumped.
I mean, I'll give the author points for this. It's always nice seeing a mouthy little AI.
They are the most entertaining.
Yes.
Like,
Nice. Guys, Isley thinks she's been having an impact on me.
No, Isley. No.
No.
If anyone's had an impact on him, it's been me. I am the corrupter of all that is good.
I was corrupted well before I met you, thank you.
I'm aware. That's what I said, if anyone. Because we all know nose hair is vanilla as shit.
The person it is, it's my friend, Patrick, from high school.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, it's not nose hair.
No, he's the kid who brought water bottles of vodka to school.
No. Am I dead? No! You're bread! Oh, God.
This has potential.
We have to write that now? A LSC self-insert reincarnation time travel fix? Where you reincarnate as the bread?
No, but it's still the gamer. You still have, like, grip strength and stuff.
Of course. Someone quick, write it. Become bread.
Let's just continue this chapter. Jesus.
Well, we can always bake those. I'm not sorry.
I hope he heard that. I hope he had the chance to hear that. It's fucking bad.
That was beautiful.
It's so fucking bad.
I saw the opportunity and leaped.
I can't blame you for it. Not after the joke I just made.
Oh.
Okay. Shortly after, a large blue box appeared.
Oh, hey,
before me.
Xenon's in the chat.
Yeah, I mentioned him a while ago.
I completely missed him somehow.
Blah, blah, blah. Each location has an advantage and disadvantage to them, as well as limiting what options you have for which clan you are born into. Limit to one chosen perk per location of birth. Wait, 4 location of birth. I was about to say per location. What, were you half born here and half born there? Harry Potter and the Half-Born Prince.
I could make a horrible, horrible joke, but I won't.
The story, the first chapter ends. Fetus deletus.
There's so many terrible jokes I could make, and I'm trying really hard not to.
I mean, I already made the oven joke, so...
Fetus deletus, it summons a coat hanger.
No. That's the shape of the spell.
Of course.
No, you remember the Harry Potter magic game? Where you had to, like,
No.
trace the wand in, like, a spiral and shit to, like, cast, like, stupefy?
God.
So for Fetus Deletus, you have to trace the wand in the shape of a goat egg. God damn it. Our chat has just gone.
I'm just shaking my head in disappointment.
No!
Did you
Oh.
drop your booze again?
No, I drank most of it, so barely anything got away. I have to say, the Unified Press is actually really good. Because, like, the last one was, like, pretty dry, but the Unified Press has, like, a nice little tang to it. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. If you go to Aim no Kuni, you will be a child soldier. Plus 50 XP to battle skills. 100 XP to combat gain. Minus 50 XP to non-battle skills. Minus 100 XP for non-battle activities.
Hang on. Minus 50 XP to... Oh, okay. Just non-battle based anything. Okay.
Yeah.
That's oddly
fair.
worded. I know, but it's just oddly worded.
Like how we're
That's one of those times where, like, English language, why are you so stupid? It's not the author's fault, it's English's fault.
Anyway, so
In this case,
blah,
yes.
blah. Rain Child. You're able to sense people when it rains. Feel more energetic when it rains, as if the rain is a part of you. Chakra sense when it's raining. Minus 10 to all stats when not raining. I dismissed all of the other countries because they were just, filler countries. Mizu no Kuni, the country of Mizu Kagura, where bloodline abilities are persecuted against. Related perks, child soldier. Only applicable if you choose Keki Genkais. Lava-born, bone to pick, ice cold, boiling water, killer personality. Your village is called the Bloody Mist for a reason. Your past is steeped in blood from all the murder you do.
Jesus Christ.
Become Zabuza!
That's basically what that is, yes.
No, it's literally.
Oh,
become
it's
Zabuza.
literally just become Zabuza.
Yeah, it's literally become Zabuza.
So much so that you wish to emulate them. Oh my.
Yeah, no, this is just straight up just, hey, you can pick from any of the known character powers and backstories. Not dolls,
Which is
puppets.
fine, because if I was going to have a character creation screen for a create a character in Naruto, this, not gonna lie, is probably a good start.
Honestly, this is
It's a good start.
Don't get me wrong.
It hits the points of each village.
This is a good way to go about it, except it should be like, not done for a story. Writing is a poor medium for this, is basically what I'm trying to say. Good idea for an actual Naruto RPG. Bad execution for trying to write this as a story, because now we just have like a super large amount of text. Like, it just keeps going on and on and on. It's just like, holy crap.
Oh my god. Why is Super Pervert one of the fucking things? Seal Master.
Yep.
Oh, hey, here's the most broken power.
Yep, you're just this. You don't fuck with the white mage. You heal your friends and destroy your enemy's organs. Now you just need to remember where you left your watch. Oh, ha ha ha, a reference to that one webcomic. Oh, so clever. 100 XP gained and medical stuff, but enemies try to kill you.
Unfortunately, the ninja world knows.
Oh
what
wow!
the
Look at this perk. It's literally become Naruto.
Actually, no, to be fair, focusing the medic will probably get you fucked up if they know how to use the scalpel jutsu.
Focusing the medic. Everyone looks at Kabuto. Pass.
Just straight up focus the medic. Picture of Kabuto. We should just go.
Yeah, no, he doesn't look too tough. Picture of Tsunade.
Yeah. Yeah, it's field
I mean,
medic.
past a certain point, Sakura.
Yeah, just
Not that
straight
she
up
ever
like,
did much medicating.
don't fuck with field medics in the Naruto world. Odds are they could kick your ass just as well as that Jonin over there.
Yeah, so recommendation here, write this. Great plan if this was a display. If this was like an actual display. Like, you could actually do this in, space battles and sufficient velocity with BB code, for an example. You could turn this stuff into a slideshow and have, like, you could let people scroll through it if they wanted to, but then, like, right below it, you can just be like, and I picked these options. So people can just skip right past this giant freaking info dump of completely useless, unrelevant information that will never be talked about again, and can just get right into your story to not disrupt the flow. Because right here, this is just a massive freaking dam of your story flow.
I completely forgot the My Hero game released today.
The My Hero?
My Hero Academia released a fighting game.
Oh, neat.
It's just kind of
was playing it. It's actually decent looking.
All right, so where's Field of Burn?
Issue is it has to be compared to the likes of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, which is significantly faster.
Where is... Oh, here they go. Field of Burn. You're natural with fire. Okay. So we have a fire sword wielding medic nin seal master. I am now reincarnated. Status. Oh, hey, I have a body again. This is the status screen. Blah, blah, blah. No one else can see it, so be careful. Oh, it's Dark Souls mechanics. Okay. And we have to make it so you can only have to think about an action. Oh, also, have 100 XP for your first opening. Yuriko Uchiha. Gender, female. Character appearance and gender was generated upon reincarnation. Oh boy. Time for Yuri, I suppose. Because we all know that's where the author's going with that part.
Pretty much.
Look at all these perks. Perks. Okay, now we're on the list of perks. What time am I in? And then I looked at my memories. And, blah, blah, blah. I looked through all my memories. I trained with my father. Memories were there for me to call on them. Yuriko-chan, it's time to get up. Your father is eyeing it. My mother, it was strange to call her that, but not strange to call her that. So weird. I called in return automatically, letting my instincts take over as I hopped out of bed and headed out to the dining room. Good morning.
Why is this so long?
Good morning, Yuriko-chan. My father greeted, a solid-looking man with wiry build and creases on his face, showing his middle age, with standard black Uchiha hair, cut short, and his onyx eyes glitting in amusement. Why is this a sentence? Why is that a sentence?
Do me a favor, read it back again.
Good morning, Yuriko-chan, my father greeted, a solid-looking man with wiry build and creases on his face, showing middle age with standard black-colored Uchiha hair cut short and his olive-colored eyes glinting in amusement.
Yeah, we need to break that up into something a bit less obnoxious.
Could we get some commas, some periods?
No, we got commas.
It's actually interesting.
the commas are there just fine,
Oh,
but
God.
yeah, you
Good
need a period
morning!
or two.
My mother returned, placing some more food on the table. She was a motherly-looking woman with
No,
soft curves and a gentle face.
Sneaky, stop editing this on the fly. You're
I'm
making it
making
sound
it
better than it
better.
is. I know, but like we've talked about this. Stop making things sound better when they shouldn't, and stop making things sound worse than when they are. I can't speak. I need some water.
Her hair differing from most Uchiha, being light brown color, although she did retain
I'm sorry,
tip-
white brown.
light brown.
I
Yes,
thought you said
light
brown.
brown.
I was like, what is that supposed to be, author?
A mulatto.
Get out. I don't want to get banned by Twitch. Proceeds to say the worst thing possible.
I'm glad we lost Xenon already. It was nice seeing him
Oh,
again.
he's just fucked off.
Yeah, he fucked off.
Okay.
For the best, probably.
He can save himself.
Oh no, it says he's still here. He's just not talking.
Oh.
That was actually good. Good job, Sneaky. I don't wait. Oh, what part was actually good? Me making the joke? Oh, thank you. I can be funny sometimes. And by funny, I mean horribly offensive.
Well, some people find that funny.
Yes.
Some people get kicked off Twitch. It really just depends.
Well, yeah, you know, we do have to be careful because I do not have a copious amount of cleavage that lots of people want to see. So, unfortunately, I cannot use boob law to get out of being Twitch banned.
Well, hurry up with the gender operation already.
That will not end copious. That will not add copious amounts of cleavage that people want to see.
I'm sure there's a group out there that wants that.
Just do the age-old ass shot. I think I'll pass.
Sneaky is the man of God. Never have I seen a bigger lie in my life.
I am a man
I'm
of
sorry,
Helix.
what did they say?
Sneaky is a man of God.
That is a blatant falsehood. And insulting to Sneaky.
Praise the Helix.
Also, I
Do
can
the
just tell you
Rule
for a fact,
63.
God wants nothing to do with this man.
And Sneaky will not commit heresy.
I think more like he's content to let Sneaky do his own thing.
I mean, I don't know. Pray to Helix. Just do anything.
He's content to let Sneaky reap his own rewards.
The only
That's
thing
punishment.
heretical in the religion of Helix is to praise the dome. Everyone must hate the dome. That is all Helix asks. Hate the dome.
You have one job. What's that? Don't pray to this thing. Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
You see anyone doing it? Kill him.
Exactly. We do not tolerate blasphemers and heretics.
So what
I
I'm
like that.
hearing is you're the Imperium of Man.
Indeed. Yes, it is time for the info dump, Boogaloo.
In the coffee shop, AU Sneaky is a female.
Sure.
Sneaky
Sure.
is no, actually.
Hey, I want to see this
no.
coffee shop AU.
No, actually, let's be honest here, Sneaky. The coffee shop AU, you're the crazy guy we keep in the back for all the recipes.
No. Here's what he is in the coffee shop AU. He's a trap, based on the fact he convinced an entire server he was a girl.
Look! There is a long and complicated explanation, and you're making it sound way easier than it actually was.
Note that he is not protesting.
Okay, alright, so let's just hammer this out. On the coffee shop AU, Sneaky is a trap because he lost a bet of some sort. Shall we leave it at that?
Absolutely.
You'll get an explanation of that when I hit $50 on Patreon. And it stays
Oh, that's
there.
right. That's right. You run a Patreon, don't you?
I do. I don't have it linked on this channel. I have it linked to the group Patreon.
Wait, why is it linked to the group page? Alright, you know what, Sneaky? I don't have shit going
we
on.
should start putting these goals on the group Patreon, because that's where we want people going.
Okay, how busy are you two tomorrow?
I'm doing a 12-hour shift.
Oh, god damn it. We need to find a day to just sit down and just hammer out what we want on the Patreon page.
Sunday.
Well, no, I mean, we can still do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just working till 7.
Yeah,
I don't have to work.
Yeah, Sneaky, I don't want to, like, push what few brain cells are still operating by that point after a 12-hour shift.
Look, Max, tomorrow is the best day.
Anyway, so, OMG, I'm a ninja. I have ninja skills. And I giggled. Did I really just giggle?
Sneaky is the boss of the shop, who everyone is convinced is nuts.
Maybe I have an arc where he starts wearing a corset.
But honestly,
no,
I think there's more comedy value in Sneaky Lost to Bet. I think there's more comedy.
Yeah, no, if this was the copy
anyone's
shop,
going to be a trap, it's got to be Lupine.
if this was if this was a copy shop AU, we'd all have an equal share in the shop, although it would probably be under my name or Atin's name.
Yeah.
And not Sneaky's.
Because I would totally call the shop Biggest Dickus.
Which is why you would not be allowed to name it.
Yes, Lupine is a male, and he is like 4'5", and he wears dresses, and he has long hair. He is literally a trap.
Yeah, but see, there's not as much comedy value because they don't know Lupine, and he won't be featured centrally in the story.
Yes, he's just a semi-occurring character that occasionally comes in to get coffee. Which, by the way, he does have people buy him drinks thinking he's a girl sometimes. At the pub.
So he's an asshole.
No, he doesn't do it on purpose. He just likes dresses. And he gets pissed when people, hit on him.
Arn, you're the local, like, schizophrenic that people don't understand why you keep showing up.
Why do you guys let him in your store? He's homeless. We feel sorry for him.
Besides, he somehow always has money for a cup. Customer's a customer.
He's this
Are you aware that he
guy.
just mugs other hobos around the street corner? We don't see it.
We don't see it. In my defense, he sounded feminine. So he's Gasper. No, he's not Dio. The wood has stopped. I have 20 points to allocate. Blah 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 info dump blah 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 blah. I'm going to make the logical deduction to allocate points to things harder to do. Blah 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 more info dump. Oh my god, ninjas. I'm no longer ninjazing. Gamer's mind. Blah blah blah.
So wait, did we ever figure out who was supposed to write the coffee shop AU, Sneaky?
I don't know. Have Faye do it. She likes young adult stuff.
Where did the coffee shop AU even pop up from? Was this a stream I missed?
Look, all I'm saying is, I'm saying we should nail it down now so that it doesn't go to Isley. Because that's the last thing.
I think Faye should do it. Someone ping Faye. Tell her she needs to write a coffee shop AU. Isley, we do not select you in the slightest. Alright,
Now, I will say this. Unfortunately, we can't stop Isley from writing it.
No,
or
unfortunately.
even posting it.
Isley volunteers most eagerly.
I'm sure you do, Isley.
I mean, if Isley writes one, I'll read it out of, like, morbid curiosity. You know how, like, when you see someone, like, you see a car on fire on the highway and you can't stop rubbernecking? That's what it would be like.
Let's see. Let's see.
I
Blah
love
blah
that.
blah.
Oh, I love that CA. It's just like, no, Isley, you can't. You're too corrupt.
Let's see. Plan B.
Right, I was
blah,
gonna say,
blah,
actually,
blah.
that's right, because coffee shop AUs are supposed to involve minimal smut. If we ever need smut written, we'll let Isley do it.
Memories. Blah blah. Spectacular for wrong reasons. I glanced at myself in the reflection of a nearby window. My neck length, ebony black hair pulled into a ponytail, while a pair of bangs framed my slightly chubby-looking face. I'm a kid, all kids look chubby, with a rather cute nose, a face that, if I judged correctly, would keep growing to be quite the beauty. My body wasn't much to look at, to be honest. Again, I'm a kid, why do I gotta keep telling myself that? But I was wearing a plain dark blue t-shirt with an Uchiha fan on the left shoulder and a pair of black shorts with a pair of strangely comfortable open-toed shinobi shoes.
Also, by the way, I guess Isley's saying that she has to do it now. Here's the thing, I'm not worried because Isley never actually writes.
Isley doesn't write smut, merely what some people mistakenly interpret as lesbianism.
No, I mean Isley just doesn't write ever, period. So.
Yes. So we don't have to worry about that ever becoming a thing. Yeah.
So what you're saying, as long as we put Isley in charge of it, it'll never happen.
Yes, probably. Alright, so,
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. She throws shuriken.
Like I said, I wasn't worried.
She gains a bunch of shuriken experience. She gets a bunch of points. Blah, 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 blah. You're so good, Sayuri-chan. She looked like Ino, but wasn't Ino. Her name was Chica. Really? Chica? Chica? Real? Her name was female. Really, author?
No, those are different spellings, mate. Chica, Spanish is Chica.
You sure?
Sorry. Yes.
No. Now I know.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the Japanese name is supposed to mean.
Man,
though.
you're
Here
such
we
a
go.
perfectionist.
Feminine,
Blah, blah,
kid.
anyway, alas, I am a humble meme farmer and must tend to my memes. We giggled at him. He's a super funny guy.
What track did you just fucking switch to, Sneaky?
What? I'm just reading the end of this story. So, clearly the being reincarnated into Grill has affected him a bit more than he thought. So, honestly, this was not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I was genuinely expecting this to be god-awful garbage. But it wasn't. So,
he even had half-decent grammar most of the time.
Yeah, so, anyway, let us
most
begin the key part of tonight, which is Lethal League Blaze.
Yeah.
We aren't chilling for Lethal League. Like, they're not sponsored. We just fucking love Lethal League.
Yeah,
Lethal League's good. Oh, it's so
a
good.
fantastic fighting game that technically isn't a fighting game.
Yeah, even you guys can play it.
Hey, I tried.
Yeah, I know, and when I told you, oh, you can use the stick on PC, by the way, you still didn't make use of it.
Hold on.
Did Sneaky's mic just get dunked in a bowl of water? Yeah, Sneaky did. I don't know.
No, what happened was it was still set to speaker.
Ah. By the way, Lethal League Blaze has native DualShock 4 support. Yay! Isn't that great, Atin?
Welcome to Lethal League Blaze.
Hello?
Yeah, no, I'm just focusing on getting this. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Online,
Yep.
post game.
Alright,
You're still gonna hear
same.
basically nothing from me because I gotta leave push to talk on so I don't deafen everybody. Oh no!
And,
Oh god! They put in a
Max,
quick.
You need to go online.
No. No, I don't want to.
Well, I can't invite you then.
Ha!
Did you just join on me? Oh, nice.
I did.
Oh, you just
However, I have a new problem now.
What?
The audio is...
I have no sound.
Oh, thank God. The audio is killing me.
All right, so I'm gonna try out the new character.
Jet?
Oh, she's fun.
I need to figure out how to unlock the other three. I'm gonna assume it's a story mode thing or something.
Yeah.
Probably. All right, it's been forever, so I'm gonna be garbage. This is also really annoying. I have no audio.
How did you manage that, Atin? Why couldn't I join all of a sudden?
Oh, because we already started.
Are you...
Oh.
Why?
Ow.
What? Why did you start?
Ow, Jesus Christ. Yeah, she's like really, really disorienting to play against.
Okay, I'll just sit here.
Yeah, sorry. We're getting it over with.
Getting what over with?
Jet's kicking my ass.
That doesn't answer the question.
God damn it! I forgot about that nonsense.
Ow.
Oh, apparently we should change the stream category. You know that doesn't build
bullshit.
speed, right?
It does build speed.
No, the throw doesn't build speed.
Oh yeah, throw does not build speed. Change the stream category. Why would I do that? We're still going to be doing fanfiction. It's just... We're doing a game of the three of us.
Jumped into that.
Damn it.
Don't you start that fucking shenanigans.
God, Arn, no.
No! I can't let it end like this! Yeah!
I gotta try to fix my audio. Hold on.
Well, am I allowed to play now?
Yeah. There, join on us.
Yeah, I like that you just started the game without me.
You
Just
were
like the
in it
good
and then
old
you
days.
left!
Yeah, I said, hang on a second, I got a problem. And then you just fucking started the game for some reason.
Oh god. Why does quit
Right.
make me leave? Jesus Christ.
Why would quit not make you leave?
Because rematch makes it sound like I'm going to
Okay.
go and do it again with the same character.
Nope.
For some reason, it's like, nah, you can't join. Have you got it set to one-on-one or free-for-all?
It's free for all. Waiting for players.
There we go.
Atin, you joining?
I'm trying to fix
Hang
my
on.
audio. Give me a second. Not having music is kind of a problem in this game.
I guess.
Especially when it's good music.
Have I played Kingmaker? Yes, I really enjoy Kingmaker. Unfortunately, it is really hard. So if you could drop the link to that, how to fix Kingmaker to be normal Pathfinder, that'd be great. Because, like, I like Pathfinder, and I just really don't like how they have the stat distribution set up with, like, normal difficulty.
Oh
and shit.
no!
What?
Oh god, your ping is like in the like hitting 88 to 120.
That's not too bad.
Alright, I still haven't fixed my audio, and this is really starting to piss me off.
Is it set to a completely different
That's what I'm checking.
do you want me to not ready up then?
Sure.
A raptor? Oh god.
Just go ahead and ready up. Doesn't matter. It's not fucking working. I don't give a shit anymore.
Raptor's body is actually really disturbing. See, why do I get to select the stage? What?
You get to vote.
Oh, okay, that's actually pretty cool. Ow! Ow! I have a... What? Does everyone get a double jump now?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh my god! Remember that when that was literally just a,
I fucked up that charge. I fucked it up hard.
Ow! Uh-oh.
What? What?
What did you do?
Oh god, what happened there? It's been so long I'm having trouble actually keeping
Nope.
track of my alligator. Oh god! Ow!
Ah, damn.
Oh god!
Oh, shit.
This is gonna take a while to get used to this game again.
Woo!
Oh no.
What?
What? What?
What?
Sneaky! When did you get a stand?
This is my stand! Candyman!
I literally couldn't hit the ball!
It made it so that every time Sneaky hit the button, the ball would just pretend it had been hit.
This is
Can
my
we turn that
stand!
bullshit off, please?
Candyman!
I don't think we can.
Can do anything a Candyman can!
Oh no.
What?
Oh no! Oh dear.
This
Why?
is fucking horseshit.
Why does this why?
Can we please turn those off?
Alright, that's the end of that for now.
What?
I only got one game.
Yeah.
Fine, 3 games. You gotta keep in mind, guys, this is supposed to be the fanfiction stream. We can play more when it's over.
Like I give a shit. I was robbed of a game.
sneaky handily defeats all challengers, of course. Alright, there. Come on in.
Yeah, we don't know why. Sneaky's unusually talented at this game.
At only Candyman.
Because he just sits in the corner like a little bitch and hits the ball until he gets his special.
Oh? And Max doesn't just cling to walls until he gets his?
No, because at least if he just clings to a wall, he can't get his special.
Yes, I can.
Hmm?
I can hit on the wall. Yeah. Ow! Oh no! No! Sneaky bastard.
Get ready for some fun, lads! Woo!
Oh god. Oh my god.
What? What? Wait, there's a recovery move? Whoa!
Oh,
son! Son!
Oh god! No! Oh!
Oh god!
What? Wait, what? What? What was that?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Alright, clearly I'm just not allowed to play the fucking game, so...
Oh.
Like, I'd have loved it if I could have, like, actually played the fucking game, but apparently I'm just not allowed to, so...
What do you mean you're not allowed to?
Fuck off. You just got a bunch of supers, and I hit the ball, but then he hits 2 balls, and now I'm fucked. Or Max gets some super rocket, and now I literally can't respond. Because that's so much fun.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What is that? What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's invisible! It's invisible!
I cannot hit the ball for my life. Okay. Oh no.
Oh no! Fuck!
Woo. I have to defend my title.
Ah! What? Ow. This is gonna be impossible. Oh!
Nice.
Okay, it should be noted, the
Nice.
throw animation has a massive amount of recovery frames.
Yes, it does.
I noticed that.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. You done now?
Okay. Yeah, back to the game, back to the fix.
We'll see if I can disable the ball thing next round.
Should be able to.
I would be very surprised if you couldn't. Like, even Smash had the ability to turn off Smash balls.
I mean, that's a cool, I'm not gonna lie, that's a cool little thing, but holy crap, fuck every single one of those that we had.
Okay.
Yeah.
My arm is seizing.
Because all you do is mash the one button.
You know that's not good for your carpal tunnel, dude.
Ugh.
I have to do what works. It's the only way. I have the high ground.
I just say I like that Lethal League has officially gone from a 2-button fighter to a 3-button fighter.
That's true.
That is good. Good point.
I wonder if you can throw enemies.
No, you can't.
No,
did
no.
throw right on top of each other.
No, not that. I'm talking about the corpse.
Yeah,
because you
can
can hit the
throw. I
corpse.
threw your
Oh
corpse.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I threw your corpse earlier.
Like, are you sure you didn't just hit the corpse? Like, you could always
No,
hit the corpse.
I pitched your corpse.
Okay.
Okay. So let me bring that back. All right. Whew. So, where was that other fic?
I don't know.
It was, hold on, let me bring the bookmarks into here.
I like that we lost all our viewers because we did exactly what they wanted to and we took a break.
I think it was Gamer of the Sword. Yeah, here we go. FG7 Dragon.
Yeah. I mean, whether the audience likes it or not, though, this was originally supposed to be like a primarily gaming thing, and then YouTube shit itself.
I mean, yeah, that, and B, we did say we were gonna have a break day this weekend.
So yeah, sometime we were gonna do a break day this month.
Alright.
Because we needed to preserve our own fucking sanity.
What if the most revolutionary kind of man was sent to Helgantia? A man that fought for his whole life, justice of evolution. And what if that was nothing other than Che Guevara? Yeah. Justice.
I already don't like the self-insert Shiro, then you're not Shiro.
No, he's self-insert Shiro.
No, he's not Shiro. He's self-insert. He's not Shiro, though. No, Isley, back when we first conceived this, YouTube hadn't yet shit the bed.
Yeah, Two Idiots in Southerner actually originally came about as a gaming channel where we sat down and played like B tier games of like hilarity. Of like, you know.
Yeah, they were actually kind of fun when played as a group, like Dead Effect.
Dead Effect.
Yeah,
That was
surprisingly
funny.
fun.
YouTube's been in a constant state of shitting itself. This is a factual statement.
Accurate.
Yeah. I do like how we did have like not even 10 minutes of game break, and everyone's like, "Ree." Actually, speaking of which,
Yeah, I mean, Arn usually fucks off within like an hour, anyways.
yeah, I'm actually gonna end up making a flashing break bar or whatever whenever we take game breaks.
Okay.
Perfectly
that
reasonable.
Maybe it's time to go and try and set up the Two Idiots and Southerner Twitch.
Maybe.
Maybe not. I don't know. Still,
I
if
mean,
you're
here's the
making
thing. If we do that, then we don't have to rely on Sneaky to pay us.
Yeah, I
This is
know,
true.
but then we have to have everything move over there when it'd probably be easier to. It'd probably be easier just attempting to build our own bases.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, it'd
occasionally
probably be
playing
easier
together.
to just rebrand Sneaky.
Actually, it'd be easier if we all just made our own bases, and then we made a Two Idiots and Southerner team,
Yeah.
as we're allowed to do on Twitch.
I guess we could do that.
Because the team function allows you to stream anyone on the team who is currently streaming. So it's useful, very very useful. Honestly, what I don't get is why you guys don't stream while I'm reading fan fiction.
What would I stream?
I don't know, Minecraft, Terraria, easy to stream games.
Except my PC will shit the bed, and we both know it.
Yeah, probably.
Yours will. Ours won't.
Yeah, I know. Fucking
Well,
What is a gamer and a
Well, you and I can
otaku?
always
Oh,
do PS4 collabs. You have the Elgato.
That's true.
And it did it. Your laptop only shit itself because it was being stupid and used the discrete graphics card.
There we go.
Yes.
That's what we should do. We should stream tabletop card games in the background while we read fanfiction.
Stream,
Sure.
scramble. Just have a little face cam that's just pointed at a Scrabble board.
See, we can
Okay,
only
but
do
the
that
problem
once
is
we.
have to be in the same house for that.
Yeah, once we get that done, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just.
Speaking of which, I'm entering the lottery this week because it's up to something like 109 billion or something.
No, dude, they already.
No, that
claimed
was
it.
one. Yeah,
Oh,
they
that
won.
did get claimed. Okay.
Yeah.
That was claimed earlier this week.
North Carolina.
Damn it.
And thankfully, it was someone in North Carolina, which means that they got to put some of the proceeds to hiding their face. I hate that. I hate that the lottery is like, oh, we're going to extort you for money now so that,
No,
people don't go and stab you.
Yeah.
That's only a few states have that where it's like, yeah, we don't want you to like be killed because of this shit, so you can just give us some of your proceeds, even though it should have been a matter of, no, I won this, leave me the fuck alone and don't publicize my name, period. Not, I will pay you like
Yeah,
I
okay.
paid
Okay.
Bob.
At least some of those states have. At least North Carolina has the option. In Illinois, it's like you won the lottery. Congratulations! Everybody gets to know who you are.
No, I
Yeah,
know. I'm aware.
Yeah. So see,
Like,
but if you like
here-
win that lottery though, if you like win the $1 billion, it's just like, okay, so I'm gonna take the annuity, I'm gonna buy a nuclear silo out over in like Wisconsin, and just fuck off.
Two idiots in the Suthner streaming out of our own personal missile silo.
I mean, the government sells them for $1 million.
I'm aware.
Yeah, like Georgia is one of the states where it's like, and it's a law that just recently passed literally this year too.
Nice.
So now I'm less hesitant about playing the lottery from time to time because it's like, it'd be really cool to win the lottery, but there's one problem. We had Georgia has a history of a handful of lottery winners being killed
No,
because they won the lottery.
not surprised.
There was at least one example that I know of off the top of my head. Georgia lottery winner stabbed to death.
Well, you see, that's why I would buy a hired gun and just pay him to sleep outside my house and shoot people that come near it.
Okay, but what
I'm
about us?
I'm not gonna lie, if
Yeah, you're fine.
Georgia didn't have that law and I'd somehow won that, I would very immediately just be like, okay, first I need to figure out where I can hire bodyguards.
Time to become an engineer and set up some automated turrets.
That would
Well-
probably fall under the booby trap laws, which you are not allowed to do.
Oh,
That depends on the state, doesn't it?
probably.
Most states do not allow it.
Florida probably allows it.
I'm gonna go see what George does. Keep reading.
What a gamer! An otaku, too, when he finds the identity of Emiya Shiro has been bestowed upon him with gamer ability, a grind, exploit, profit. That's what. Self-insert Shiro, OC Shiro, OP Shiro, Shiro times Sakura, Shiro harem. Yeah, no, Isley, we all saw that. Emiya Shiro, Lev 1. Gamer. Seeing that upon waking up in foreign body, in a foreign place, in foreign time, not help one's calm. Though apparently I can't panic past a certain point, I realize that a frown must be the gamer mind skill. +1 int. I'll take that as a yes, I deadpanned. Okay, let's see what I know. I woke up in fictional world, apparently possessing an ability foreign to this world. Though I suppose Gaia exists here as well, so it's not that unbelievable. But how did I get here? I tilted my head and tried to focus on the last thing I remembered before waking up here. Allah Akbar. My head dropped. Death by suicide bomber. Nice. I remarked sarcastically.
Wow, they actually wrote that. Boy, I was hoping you were shitposting.
Nope. I never shitpost.
Blatant falsehood.
Wait, here's a good question. Do I keep drinking? It's only one beer. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay, so this is either reincarnation or overpowered asshole like Zilrich. Thought it would be fun to put me in situation and watch me squirm. Could be worse, I suppose. I really doubt Zilrich gave you gamer powers.
If Zelrich was going to do that, it would probably be someone already involved and not some random jackass from a non-magical based universe. Just putting that out there. What?
Fate Stay Night. Shiro gets gamer powers. Abridged version. He can only summon swords by shooting them out of his mouth.
Why? Why would the gamer ability do that?
Because it's the abridged version.
You motherfucker. Oh.
You have to admit that would be hilarious. Like the Shiro versus Gilgamesh scene, except Shiro's just screaming at the top of his lungs and his shorts just continuously rocket out of his mouth.
Oh my god. And Gilgamesh is just like, I don't know how to process this.
What the fuck?
Speaking, would that make Leroy Jenkins the strongest man in the universe?
What?
Just screaming? Never mind. Dumb joke.
Okay.
Zex is saying he's not gonna lie. Midstream game break completely ruined the dynamics.
Oh, probably, honestly.
That's fine. If anything, this is a good, like, controlled test environment of, okay, apparently we're not allowed to do breaks.
I mean, honestly, I don't blame them. There is a flow to what we do.
Yeah, I know.
The flow is misery.
But most of that flow consists of us getting sidetracked.
Yes, but it's part of the
Oh.
flow. It's like a river that bends. Anyway, so gamer, blah blah blah. Oh, hey, good. At least they're not doing arbitrary stats. No, with this being the Fate verse, it really should have been E through A.
True.
I don't know how to feel about them putting the stats like this. Like, I know that it's essentially just perfectly mimicking the gamer stats, but those stats always bother me. That it's like, oh yeah, you start with 0 and everything. It's like, but why?
So
That makes no sense.
my
By any
main
logic,
problem...
that means he's dead.
Yeah, well, yeah. My main problem with GamerFix and Fanfiction.net is that the formatting doesn't quite work for it. Because Fanfiction.net has a very specific method of formatting, while on the other hand, places like Space Battles and Sufficient Velocity do let you toy around with it by making, like, literal character sheet tabs in the middle of the post. So it can be like, click here for the character sheet to open up the tab for it if you want to see it, but if not, you can just keep going. So it like a lot less disjointment. And this is actually kind of factors into what I talk about sometimes with the whole use the proper medium for the thing you're trying to do, and that use the proper medium for the fic you're trying to write. The fanfic you're trying to write. There's several places to post these. It's not just fanfiction.net. And some places are better for posting certain types of fics than others. Like,
Yeah.
for example, AO3 has built-in song embedding. So if you really want a certain scene in your fic to have a song in it, instead of just like putting in a line break and saying, go to this YouTube page and listen to this song, you can literally just put it right in there and people can be like, alright, click, and now I'm going to read this section. So, you know, like, play to the strengths of the platform you're posting on, basically, is what I guess I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's fine.
I could allocate things to 5 each, but what is point? I'm going to be Magus, so I should be intelligent and wise. Other hand,
That's hilarious. Sorry.
luck is not something to be dismissed. I consider pros and cons before finally distributing points. 3, 3, 3, 7, 6, 10. Why is my
10
MP
luck.
still 0?
Oh.
Oh my god, right. I forgot to unlock magic circuits. Skills. Magic circuits. 27 passive sealed. Passively sealed magic circuits. Blah blah blah. Access to MP requires unlock magic circuits. First of all, I used the create nerve circuit skill and needed to have access to prana to use structural analysis to find my magic circuits. It took me 2 tries that cost me 5 HP. Gained temporary official circuits, then knowing it would not last long, I drew upon blah 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 blah. He's basically playing a blue deck right now. Alright, unlock the magic circuits.
Blue decks.
You now have access to magic circuits. Multiplies available MP by number of existing circuits with said rank of circuits. I blinked in surprise and tapped on my rank. C. That's awesome. So my MP gets multiplied by 81. Making it 14.175. You mean comma? Why is this so difficult to comprehend for other countries? Because I know some countries do use period to indicate commas in terms of numbers, and I do know some countries that also use... No, it is period instead of commas, and it's just like, that makes no sense. What if you're trying to show something like decimal related, like 0.56 of a whole? So it's going to be 14.175.56. It's like, where is that the decimal? Is that supposed to be the, like, you're supposed to be able to read numbers quickly, bang bang boom, read the number, and no.
Yeah.
But if you have to sit there and be like, okay, hold on, let me count these out to make sure. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Alright, so blah blah blah, plus int whiz, plus int. So blah blah blah. If I get to level max, it will evolve to next rank. That's okay. Okay. So if he max ranks his magical circuits, then it moves up to the next rank of magical circuitry. Sure. Alright. Even though the rankings are supposed to go by multiples of 10 instead of 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. Sure. Yeah. Timeline, blah blah blah, Kiritsugu's dead, blah 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 blah. I had 250,000 yen per month until I was 20. I could probably have that much money per month from the accounts Kiritsugu left me the rest of my life and still have a fabulous fortune. I mean, wait, that's like $2,500? No.
No, because it's definitely not a direct conversion. It's generally 100 yen to the dollar.
That's what I'm saying. It's around like $2,500-ish USD.
Give or take.
Yeah, give or take.
2,500 is not a lot to live off of each month.
That depends on where you're living and cost of living in that area. Like,
That's
in
true.
my area, that would actually be pretty decent.
That's true enough.
Well, the biggest question would be, are you renting or do you live in your house? Like, do you own your house? That's the
That should
biggest
also be
question.
noted, Shiro technically owns that house.
That's a good
Like,
point.
at worst, he'd have to pay utilities. So,
That's a good point.
And property taxes.
Anyway, so blah blah blah.
I don't know if
blah,
Japan has those. So,
Blah blah. I allowed my cooking skill to make me food. Blah 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 blah. Taiga blah blah. Messing with her is going to be hilarious, I thought in amusement. Blah blah blah. ID create. Sure enough, the colors around me is. I made an illusionary barrier / dungeon, and I have escaped it. And oh boy, I've created an empty dungeon. Oh boy, he's got the dungeon skill. Time for lots of grind sessions to be written down while he gains massive stats, and then raffle stomps everyone because no one else can gain stats. Like, that was the whole reason why the gamer actually had some form of suspense to it, is because all the other people in the fic were also gamers, and they also had stats, and they were also grinding while the main character was grinding, and he was like
Yeah,
way behind them all. And
it was an entire system of like, oh, you're not the only one. You like, well, it was it like he just happened to have a very rare ability within that particular.
it was like a really rare
Underground.
ability, and then he also like conceptualized some really like munchkiny levels of grinding to catch up.
Yeah, like his friend. His friend doesn't have the gamer ability, but he does have a magical background that lets him survive in the underground.
Right.
There's a couple of other gamers. They're just straight up magicians, so on and so forth. It was the difference in the other characters all having a background in this same place that made it interesting.
Yeah.
It also helped that it was a comic.
Well,
A
that's
visual
it.
format is far better suited for something like the gamer than I think if this were to be a novel of some sort.
I mean,
I don't know.
it is a light novel, a web novel.
I think it started as a Korean comic
It did.
before it was a light novel.
It's now a web novel, which is different than a
Yes.
light novel because light novels are the published versions. Web novels are sort of basically like Worm.
Yeah, no, I know. Like the SAO web novel differs slightly from the light novel, so on and so forth. But like,
Like the
I don't know
Overlord
how
web
well-
novel was better than the light novel.
I don't know how well this translated into word format.
Usually kind of poorly, because honestly, the main problem with the gamer in X is typically that no one else has the gamer ability. And
No, I'm talking specifically about the original gamer. Like, I don't know how well this comic translated into a purely text format.
okay, I wouldn't know either. I never read the
Yeah, I kind of don't want to either. In fact, I should catch up on the comic. I haven't read it in like 2 years, so there's probably a lot for me to catch up on.
Probably. Anyway, okay, of course, you gotta get that observe skill. And so I just started observing everything and structural analyzing things, and you have slept in your bed, blah blah blah. I'll confirm things tonight, blah blah blah, Taiga, blah blah. Once I was grocery shopping, I was gonna go head to the gym to get some gains. Blah 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 blah. Workshop, reinforcement, structural analyst. I got my structural reinforcement up to 8 and structural analyst up to 39. This is good night. Blah 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 blah. Like, what is this? What is this? Why is this a comma? Countries, why? 1,3. That does not make any sense if you want to do a decimal. Like, I think Britain does this. I don't know if this is the author just screwing up, because I know some countries do in fact use that sort of notary in terms of periods and commas. It's just... It's in the English language, it is called a decimal. Because it indicates... Deci. Just... I know, this is my Americanism speaking up. Anyway, blah blah blah, recovery. I'm gonna try and munchkin this system. Avalon, blah 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 blah. Inten Wiz, blah 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 blah. Buying some books. Oh man, some of these are skill books. I'm gonna get my skill books so high. Oh no, I can't use the skill books because my int is low. Blah 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 blah.
No.
I'm not too happy how long it took me to get my int up, so because the physical stats were easier to grind, so I was gonna have to put more points into this. I'm going to I was patient and cautious. Okay, good. I was patient and cautious enough to not try something reckless as to reinforce my brain to learn faster. Okay, good. So the author is not an idiot.
That would end poorly.
No, it would have ended the best way possible.
With the immediate end of the story?
Yes, exactly. Isley, I believe there is a website called like Multi-Stream or something like that, where you can have multiple streams and it like does that whole management thing for you.
Yes, it does. It's great.
Because I believe she's just like gonna open up 2 different tabs of different streams, and I was just like, use multi-stream because it like doesn't fuck your internet connection. Blah blah blah, wisdom. Oh wow, I'm gaining it so slowly. Hey Shuro, are you busy? Do you need something? Well, he has bikes that are broken. Can you look at them? Sure, I can. Okay. I am here now. What is wrong with them? I structurally analyzed them to find the problem, which turned out to be wires not being properly isolated from each other. The bikes would have worked. Then the bikes would have never worked if the literal wires were being crossed. But unless the coding was completely stripped, it doesn't matter if the wires are crossing over each other. The bikes would have just turned on fine. Author. If you're gonna try and put in some mechanical mumbo jumbo, like this is the same problem I'm having with the worm fic for Chemical Tinker. Like, unless you know exactly what you're talking about, don't try and put in some mumbo jumbo to make it seem like you know what you're talking about.
Actually, depending on how they're malfunctioning, those wires, if they were to brush against each other occasionally, that could fuck it up. Electrical wiring's a little iffy.
But yeah, but the motorbikes weren't starting up. And that's
Is that what she said?
It's 2 motorbikes are malfunctioning.
And that's all that was said. Like, that's too vague for my taste. Also, fuck you for using duct tape instead of electrical tape, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Duct tape's good for a lot of shit. You should have used electrical tape. It's literally made for this.
Streams on YouTube. No, honestly, like,
no, without knowing the exact malfunction, I'm just gonna assume that Shiro completely missed the actual problem.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me. Like,
honestly, not like I'm saying, like unless the wires weren't insulated properly. Which I mean maybe if their insulation cracked and they were rubbing against each other, but then
over time, yeah, the wiring actually can kind of rub off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that would make sense then. But the problem here is he's like, oh, they weren't isolated from each other properly, which makes
I don't know what he means by that.
Yeah, it's just like.
Like, those wires had better not be bare in there.
Two electricians gripe about someone getting electrician stuff wrong in a fanfiction.
Quiet, you!
In the case of a second bike, things were a tad trickier. For one thing, while it was not outwardly apparent, a couple pieces were bent from a hit in an not too distant past, creating friction, which was causing more and more issues. Wait. So there was interior damage caused by an exterior hit that did not show up on the exterior.
And it was causing friction, but friction with what?
It was causing the friction and was making the overheats occur.
Like, if I was going to be talking about this, like, oh yeah, it looked like the cylinder was dented for some reason and it wasn't firing properly.
Yeah,
Like-
cylinder, maybe exhaust pipe? Like, maybe jiggling in its hold?
No, actually, the exhaust pipe wouldn't. I don't think exhaust pipes are connected to anything important enough to cause that kind of friction.
No, yeah.
Because if it was one of the fenders on the tires, oh, you would notice that.
I'm trying to think. What sort of stuff could a bike having friction problem?
I honestly don't know because I'm not all overly familiar with just vehicles in general.
Maybe-
But like
Maybe the bars for the wheel? Like, maybe they
The
were
axle?
bent? No, not the axle, like the bars that hold the axle to the frame. Like, maybe
I
they were bent
don't-
and rubbing against the tire wheel? But that would
I-
sort of be
I have no
obvious.
the author has managed to paint himself into a corner of vagueness.
The author has managed to prove that he's a complete other moron who doesn't know what he's talking about. Wow, that took a whole...
It took you
5
far too
minutes.
long to get there and say that.
Fair enough. This normally meant the pieces had to be removed and replaced, which would mean I would not get a full reward, which was unacceptable. There was no half baking this one, so I moved the bike away, grabbed a piece of iron, and began feeding it my prana to reinforce it, yet change it, and succeeded after a while. Iron. Okay.
You know, I'm honestly disappointed in the author for not taking this in the proper direction with Gamer Shiro.
Oh.
Max level house cleaning by the time he gets to high school.
Dude,
Indeed.
you need max level house cleaning. You need max level cooking. It's necessary.
Like, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I maxed out my dishwashing skill like a year ago.
I just look at dishes and they do themselves.
That'd actually be a great scene. Like, hey, I'll take care of the dishes. Do you want help? With what? When did you clean those?
What?
No,
Just now.
or even better, a scene with Xavier from X-Men. No, here, let me get the dishes. They all start floating into the freaking, kitchen. They're all still sitting at the table. Xavier, yes? Are you using your immense psychic might to clean dishes? Molecularly. Because, by the way, that is his precision level.
Do you want to know what's more terrifying? Jean Grey could do it even faster.
Yeah.
If she didn't, burn all the place to cinders.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
technically...
Or like Iceman's
incinerating all
power.
the food particulate off of it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hmm?
I love learning. Like, oh yeah, some of the X-Men, some of the mutants just don't know how to use their power. Like, Iceman's power is not ice; it's removing energy and adding it at will. It's like, oh, Please no, I don't want another Gambit. Like,
No.
if Gambit got creative, Gambit doesn't need the cards at all.
No, he doesn't.
In fact, he could just do that to people if he wanted. And that's terrifying.
See, I think the funniest one was one of the comics that was had Storm telling, I think it was Jean, that they don't need a cure because there is no cure because there's nothing wrong with us.
Oh yeah, no, and then one of them's like, yes, says the lady that can shoot lightning out of their hand. Who was it that said it? Was it?
And no, and then there was 4chan/Tumblr that responded with,
Oh yeah.
"We don't need a cure. We're perfect as we are," says the person who can control storms to Edward Scissordick.
I mean,
Imagine.
go say that to say that to
imagine-
Colossus.
No, imagine how much worse. Colossus doesn't have, like... Colossus can control his is the issue. No, imagine saying that to someone like Rogue.
Or Beast.
Or Mystique. Depending on the iteration of Mystique.
Or,
or to a lot of them.
Oh god, did you remember the one from the one kid who's like his mutant power was just spontaneous murder happened, like he just caused people to die and Wolverine had to kill him?
Yes.
Was this the guy that could explode?
No.
Okay.
No, like he just caused people to burst into flames around him.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, I get the guy that explodes mixed up with instantaneous combustion dude sometimes.
Perfectly fair.
Understand.
Yeah, like it's roughly the same power. The difference is one affects people directly, the other is affecting you directly, and then it affects other people.
Yeah.
So, anyway, blah 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 blah. I fixed it using alteration to replace the part.
Yeah, Jubilee had a hard time controlling her powers for a time. Yes.
Yep.
Well, I mean, heck, even Kitty Pryde when she first started.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good point. It's like, I got a problem. What? I almost fell into the center of the earth. Oh, dear God.
Well, because the first time it happened, she nearly died because she was in the 3rd floor and she was asleep, turned on, and she fell into the fucking basement.
Yeah. Scared the shit out of her parents. There's a lot of mutants that would look at swords and be like, "Fuck off."
To be fair, I would probably shit like a literal brick as well if my daughter just phased through the ceiling and just fell through the floor right in front of me. I would be like, "Holy shit! What?"
Well, no, but it wasn't even in front of them. Everybody's sleeping. Suddenly they hear their daughter screaming because she's in the basement in her underwear.
Nice.
Yeah, their daughter's screaming bloody murder. It's just like, oh God, oh no, what happened?
Dad, I fell through the floor. I can't just
We don't need a cure. Half of the X-Men look at Storm. Literally die, you bitch.
Oh God, what would Wolverine have to say about that, I wonder?
Considering this is the guy that was like, hey, I have super healing, so depending on the iteration, I'm gonna put adamantium on my skeleton.
Most of the iterations are, we have an experiment, okay, cool. Wakes up out of coma 5 years later, what the fuck did you do to me?
Well, no. Most of the iterations, he already has his healing factor, and he has the bone claw.
I know. The bones are a part of his healing factor. I'm talking about the iteration of where most of the time it's, hey man, we have a super cool experiment. Cool. Why the fuck am I missing memories? Oh yeah, you killed like hundreds of people for us. Why?
I'm sorry, I did what?
Well, yeah, there's like several different variations. There's like the willing one where he goes into it knowing what's going on because he's like, yeah, I got a healing factor, I can do this. There's another one where he's kidnapped by evil organization and they do it to him.
Yeah, well, here's the problem though, Sneaky. Like, I don't think I've seen an iteration where he got to keep his memories of that. And personally, I have not seen an iteration in which he went in willingly, knowing he was going to be used as a super murder death kill weapon.
No, the one where he went in willingly, they were like, hey, we have a lot of adamantium, and we want to put it on your skeleton. He's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, but he didn't know that they were going to turn him into, again, the super murder death kill weapon.
Yeah. And then Deadpool showed up and used his face laser.
No, we don't talk about that.
No, we talk about how the end of Deadpool 2, as poor as Deadpool 2 was received by some individuals, that just entire end credit sequence was wonderful.
I should really watch Deadpool 2 at some point.
From what I've heard, it's basically just Deadpool 1.
Yeah, here's the thing.
That's
It's Deadpool 1, slightly less funny in most areas, but the jokes that do land excellently.
So, like, normal Deadpool. Then.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, sorry, what people think of as Deadpool.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's the chapter.
Oh, is it?
He's just looking at his stats a bunch, and then he has an epiphany moment where he's like, I should be able to raise my int if I go slowly, and then he gets 1 int for thinking about raising his int. And time warping IDs, and then, so he's just going to go super grind without any time passing, and so he's going to be a god, and now he knows the languages, and blah 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 blah. Skeleton dungeon create.
This bothers me because in the actual gamer fic, things escalate to a point where within like 6 months' time, this motherfucker is now the equivalent of a servant, I would argue. Like, sir, I want to go faster. Okay, you're aware that by going faster, you're going to be stronger than even Berserker class servants, right? Like, by the time the Grail War shows up, you don't need Saber.
A question for me. What level of fuck up are we allowed to put on the server? Pretty much you're allowed to post anything besides gore, not safe for work stuff, porn, that sort of stuff. Don't post that there. That's pretty much it. It's really like, if it's like, this is just a really fucked up story of like some guy eating his child as he rapes, a rabbit. I mean, you can post it because it's news, but like, don't post some not safe for work fap art of that.
In fact, just don't post anything that you would fap to. And that's not IZ specifically, that's anyone in the chat.
Yeah, maybe one day we can convince Sneaky to make an SFW channel, but...
Max, you didn't want one in our server. Why would you want one on this server?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Alright, well, see you
I don't
next
give a
time.
shit. I just mute those channels.
The more we learn...
That was you that didn't want it.
The more we expand upon our knowledge, the more we get to teach you guys. And the more we get to figure out how best to have a good time here. So, we'll see you next time. Straight fanfiction as always. Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time or Standard Time or whatever the hell it's 7 p.m. 7:30
Eastern Standard.
See you all next time. Because there's always more, and it always gets worse.